Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Get mobility. Bottom middle. Thank you.
You'll be on TAC 4.
Are you my 3?
I believe so.
Brown?
For K9?
Yeah, 3 for K9. I need Brown, White, and Smith.
I'm Smith.
Resin.
Present.
Alright, sounds great. Let's go upstairs. Alright, first thing we're going to fix is we're going to get you guys set up with some uniforms.
I'm going.
Alright, so K9 uniform, we are actually pretty loosey-goosey about this. As long as you have something that says BCSO K9 on it, I am A-okay with what you're wearing. There is one tack vest that has been approved that does make it so you can't see the K9, but you do have to wear it with the K9 shirt and the black tack pants to identify as K9. I just need to know what you guys are wanting to be real with you.
244 is going to be in an active 80 with the vehicle.
Yeah,
Is there
the
not
with
one
the
with
tack
a
vest.
tack vest that says K9?
There is not a tack vest that says BCSO K9.
Oh shit, I thought the LPV had one.
There's one that says Sheriff on it, but there is not one that says BCSO K9.
Ugh.
I wouldn't mind the full black fit with and then I can just chuck the tech vest over top if that's been approved, as you said there. So.
All right, so what you're looking for is our regular, our Class C shirts. You're gonna go ahead throw that on its second variation. Yep, the regular collar. There you go. I'm trying to find. All right, give me one quick second. All right, so for the body armor, you need. Let me pull it up here. Because I can't see shit. So if you're looking for the tack vest is 60. The reason that one's approved is because it's got a little medical thing on the side, so that way you can patch up your dog when you need to.
Got it.
Yep. We do have some of the thinner vests, so there are bulletproof vests like this one right here. That one has BCSO canine on the back. If you change it, that one's approved as well. It's just if you want a tack vest, it's that.
Oh, big bat. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah, go ahead, switch that to the brown, and then when you're wearing that vest, you want to wear your regular shirt, because otherwise the colors it's too fucked up, and it's got cane on the back, so it's acceptable. There you go, that'll work. If you want the black, so you guys are required to wear the black tack pants since you're going with the tack vest. So the pants you're looking for are 178 texture 1. And
So not these ones that I'm wearing?
What?
Are these ones that I'm wearing okay?
Yeah, those match well enough with the vest and everything. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, and for you, with that vest, you're allowed to wear black pants if you want. Personally, I think it looks better with the tan tack pants, but that's personal preference.
I just want to see what it looked like. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, most people are. I was like, I don't think I've ever seen anyone decide to take the black tack pants with that. You guys are also authorized to use a drop holster. Does anyone want that in addition to what they're wearing right now, or are you guys happy with what you got?
Oh, can I change my belt then? 'Cause I
Yep.
don't want to do the drop down.
Yep. So for the drop down, it's 215 for in your scarves and chains. I use what is my belt? I always forget. I can't see myself is the problem. Got a lot of guys in the way.
Mm. Are we at number 10?
Sorry, what was that?
We got the rock the black baseball cap in the 10.
Yeah, you do get to rock the black baseball cap.
Good.
All right, so I rock belt 205 with the drop holster. That's my personal. You can use whatever belt you want. Just make sure you don't have two guns.
So does mine here look okay? Just with the
What was that?
holster? Mine looks alright with the leg holster.
Yeah, you don't have a second gun on you, so yeah.
Perfect.
Oh no, you are missing a taser.
Oh yeah, because my old vest had the taser. I need to change my
Oh
belt.
yeah, you had
Yep,
the same issue
yep.
I did. That's why I went.
You need to make sure your belt has a taser because the vest does not.
But I need to. What would my belt be with the taser that you got there? I can't see myself.
The one I use is 205.
Your scarf 205, correct?
No, shirt.
It's shirts.
Yeah, you're gonna want to put that back. Your scarf is your drop holster.
Uh,
And by the way, those pants you're wearing, I think it's texture 1 for your black pants.
If you don't mind, I have just been flashbanged and I can't see a thing, so I'm going to quickly.
Yep, that's unfortunate. Yeah,
I
go
can't move,
ahead, take a
so-
nap. All right, now make sure you say you tell the dry cleaner to save these uniforms.
What hat is that?
That's the standard BCSO hat, just texture 2.
Do you know what number it is?
242. And you can wear the backwards variation if you want. Perks of being canine. Alright, now I am about to send you guys the handbooks, so just give me a minute because I got to go in my head to do that.
Okay.
Alrighty, the three, well, you two should have the K9 SOPs. We'll go over those in just a minute here. Alright, are you two happy with your uniforms?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Alright, go ahead, go over into the briefing room right next door. We'll join you guys once he gets back from his nap.
Okay.
Big bet.
Alright. So the only thing left...
I'll quickly twist my belt here.
Yep, just your belt. The only thing left for that, go to your shirt. I use 205. It'll put a taser on there, on your belt for you.
Perfect.
That's my preference. It does not seem to have done that. I was pretty sure it was shirt.
No, I just
Oh,
it's not
okay.
showing up. There we go.
Oh, okay.
205.
There we go. All right, go ahead and tell the the lovely Taylor to save that uniform for you, and then we'll meet you in the room next door. All right, I've sent you all the K9 SOPs. Go ahead and pull those up. Everyone got them up?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Got it. So this is what training is going to look like for you guys. We are going to go through the SOPs, just like training day. We're going to go through it in its entirety. After that, we're going to go ahead, get you some canines. We're going to go out in the field, and we're going to get you set up. It takes a little bit of setting up for you guys to be ready to go out. Muscle groupings, all that stuff. So it just takes a minute. But we'll go through all that today. We'll go through general information that you're going to need to know that is not covered in the SOPs or in standard training. We'll go from there. So starting off, this handbook will be used to guide your duties and abilities as a canine officer. The information that is displayed within this handbook is relevant to DPS policy and requirements for every canine officer that falls under the Department of Public Safety. This document will help guide you in your daily duties and set the standard for all departments within DPS. All of the contents of this document are considered policy for your department's canine unit. Canines are an extremely useful asset to the Department of Public Safety, and the policy set within this document ensures the proper usage and safety of you and your canine unit. Failure to abide by this handbook and the policy set within will result in your certification being revoked or other penalizing actions. Canines, also known as police dogs, are specifically trained dogs that help assist law enforcement in multiple capacities. DPS uses dual-purpose canines trained in patrol and the detection of narcotics. Patrol assists law enforcement in their patrol duties: officer protection, security, suspect apprehension, and clearance. Detection assists law enforcement in finding narcotics, explosive individuals, and etc. The mission of the Canine Unit is to enhance the department's efforts in crime prevention and detection, criminal apprehension, officer safety, and service to the community. The Canine Unit is capable of providing assistance in several critical areas, including, but not limited to, officer protection, the apprehension of suspects, psychological deterrent to suspect aggression, detection of suspects or evidence, and general law enforcement duties. Roles within the Canine. I'm assuming none of you are FTOs, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
All right. So if you're an FTO, you're a senior handler trainer, which means you're responsible for organizing training sessions for the other handlers to maintain each dog team's proficiency. And you got to be well versed in the unit and knowledgeable about it, and you're in charge of ensuring its continued success. Anyone who's not an FTO is a handler. Keep up to date with your working dog's health, welfare, and training, and responsible for daily patrolling. Handlers should be considered subject matter experts who can speak coherently on all canine operations and have the ability to communicate accurately the role of canine and their workings down to specific roles and tasks. When on duty, handlers must act with the utmost professionalism. I expect that of all my handlers. Canine care and training. Upon acceptance into the division, you will be given a canine that is highly trained and equipped. That being said, this is Broke Bitch Mountain, which means we will provide you access to one. You are required to purchase your own. Your canine will either be a Belgian Malinois or German Shepherd, depending on department. We use Belgians. You will be able to select a name for your dog. This name must differ from anyone else's canine partner. Once this name has been solidified, you will be unable to change the dog's name, as the training will begin using this name. The only exception to this is if your dog is killed in the line of duty. Once the canine name has been solidified, you must represent that name in your email. So that's what your Discordia should look like. Training is a very important part of the canine certification. Training can be completed by any FTO who holds the canine certification. Having field training officer status by default makes you a senior handler within the unit. Training will encompass the ability to perform proper duties with your canine and test you and your canine's ability to perform under high-stress situations. During the training, you will also gather knowledge on when to properly deploy your dog and what situations you should not deploy your canine. That being said, I handle pretty much all the trainings. Vehicle structure and equipment. While running an active canine, Leos are able to utilize any vehicle that is well equipped to handle and transport your canine. Currently, all department vehicles except for the following are suitable for canine transport: SWAT APVs, helicopters, motorcycles, and boats. All other vehicles are utilized to transport your canine and are not to be used to transport prisoners, unless in dire situations that can be evaluated on a case-by-case basis. You may, however, have somebody in the front passenger seat, but they are not to be caged with the dog. If you do, you'll be severely punished and your certification may be revoked. What this means is, unless you absolutely have to, there's no other choice, you are not taking a prisoner with you. A 95, whatever. You send your canine to bite somebody else is putting them in their car after you perform aid. But what it does mean is you are still allowed to perform your FTO duties. If you ever become FTOs, and for the one in here who is an FTO, you're allowed to have your canine with you while you do your FTO work. However, I pretty much suggest you only do it on their phase 2, as after that you're supposed to be shadowing them, and with you having a canine cert and your canine out, you kind of automatically have to take a lead position. So it only makes sense for while they're in their phase 2. Plus, while they're in their phase 2, it just gives them extra paperwork. So it's something, you can get them checked off on easier. Any questions so far?
Nope.
Alrighty. Canine officers will utilize the standard law enforcement equipment displayed in the standard operating procedures. You'll also keep a variety of equipment not limited to leash and muzzle, doggy toy, waste bags, 2 bowls of food and water, treats, and a canine trauma kit. Canine unit uniforms. We already got you all. We got you all sorted out. Basically, do not just add stuff to your uniform without approving it by me. Because if I see it and I'm like, that's jank, I'm gonna send you back and I'm gonna make a change. And if I have to do it a second time, I'm gonna issue a strike. In here it says I can lead to your certification being revoked. I really don't want to do that. I haven't had to yet. Just keep in mind, while I'm pretty loose with what I do allow, I also have to, get every bit of piece that I do allow you guys to wear approved by people, higher up than me. So if you guys are wearing stuff that hasn't been approved by me, it definitely has not been approved by the people above me. All right, canine commands. You can give them in English, you can give them in German, you can give them in Japanese, Chinese, any language that you're capable of speaking, I am willing to let slide, even if that's Klingon. Just know that you will always use that language to train your dog, because once we start training your dog with that language, that's the language that they're going to be trained with. Alright, call signs. Within the canine unit, you will use your numbered call sign followed by a kilo. Each time you activate your canine, you are to change your call sign within the city using /call sign. So this will reflect within the MDW. Examples there, I'm sure you guys have seen it on the MDW. Seeing that case, getting pretty common, especially within the BCSO. When you are no longer an active canine unit, you are to switch back to your call sign. This will signify how many units are on as active canines and will allow other units to be aware that you are actively running a dog. Reports and bites. There is a lot in here in this section. I'm going to break it down, make it real simple. If you sick your dog on somebody and he bites somebody, you're writing a report. If you don't sick your dog on somebody and he bites somebody, you're still writing a report. It's just an accidental bite report. If your dog touches another human being, you're writing a report. Does everyone here understand that?
It says.
Okay.
Sir.
The way I want you guys to do it, right there at the top of canine report template, you're gonna list it as a canine bite. You know, make sure canine bite is in the title. And anytime you're actually in any incident or you write a report where your canine was used and assisted you in some way, put in the tags canine. The reason being is, once you guys are all certified and all approved, you guys are going to be added to a canine chat. At the end of the month, I do a tally for everyone, figuring out who's the best, you know, whose dog did the most biting, whose dog found the most drugs, all that kind of stuff. So, you know, if you guys are keeping track of that, you know, great, you're part of the competition. If you guys aren't keeping track of that and we get a lawsuit, I'm going to be on your ass. So, pretty simple. Just write a report anytime your dog does something. Medical treatment, this is real simple. You're going to clean the wound and you're going to wrap it after putting in some antibacterial. And then you're going to let the medics handle it, because there's a lot going on in your dog's mouth, and we do not carry the standard equipment for it to treat every single bite that we inflict. So, activation requirements. In terms of activation requirements, the new standard will now allow for 3 active canines throughout the entirety of the state. This means that there can be a total of 3 canines activated at one time. Each department has preference over 1 slot. This means that if one department is running all 3 canines and another department wants to activate canine, they have the ability to take the preferred spot for their department and bump one of the individuals off their active canine within the department that is using all 3. Failure to abide by this activation requirement will result in your certification for the canine unit being revoked. I haven't had it be a problem yet. The only time I've ever seen 4 canine, it was all BCSO officers. I got them all on one tack, and I told them to figure out who was dropping their canine off at the kennels. Real simple. And if I'm not around to figure that shit out for you guys, I expect you to figure it out yourself. I don't care if it's a dick measuring contest. I don't care if you guys play tic-tac-toe. I don't care if you play rock, paper, scissors, but we can only have 3 at a time, and generally it's going to be one of you guys having to bump off, you know, one of the BCSO, because other departments don't run a lot of canine. So you bumping somebody else off, not going to happen very often, if ever. Utilization and call-out requirements. Your working dog is not only a tool, but also your partner. You will treat him or her like you would your fellow officers. If you wouldn't send your fellow officer into an unsafe situation, then you should not be sending your canine. Working dogs are a very powerful tool for our department, and this tool should not be abused. You are allowed to have your dog conduct an exterior sweep, also known as an open-air sniff, of vehicles on traffic stops or in parking lots without probable cause. If your canine sits during that exterior sweep, you have now obtained probable cause to search the vehicle. What this means is you can walk up to a car and you can have your dog sniff it just because you want your dog to sniff it. You do not need the owner's permission. You do not need probable cause or reasonable suspicion. You just get to do what you want with your dog. Does everyone understand that?
I have a question on that.
Go for it.
When we do an open air sniff, you have to have the driver step out, correct?
Yes, have the driver step out and sniff him separately.
Okay.
Alrighty. Canines can be used on any legal, valid traffic stop, regardless of probable cause or reasonable suspicion. Although if you are requested to assist in a traffic stop and there is not reasonable suspicion, you're not allowed to prolong that traffic stop. You got about 5 minutes to get there to utilize your canine. If you're not there within 5 minutes, they got a strong court case to get anything you find thrown out the window because they extended the traffic stop for you. So if you're a long ways away when somebody asks for a canine assist in a traffic stop, tell them you're not going to make it. If you are going to release your dog on a suspect who is fleeing, there are precautions you must take. First, you must conduct a call-out so that the suspect and everyone else can hear you. You will direct the suspect to stop running, or he or she will be bitten. This will be repeated a minimum of 2 times before your canine is released. Before releasing your dog, you should keep in mind things like the 3-2-1 rule. Once your canine is released on a suspect, they will be forced to the ground and will be unable to move if the dog successfully bites them in most situations. you should attempt to exhaust other options before resorting directly to releasing the dog. So I tell everybody the same thing. If you're willing to use your baton, it's okay to set your dog loose. If it's not escalated to that point, you don't need to release your dog yet.
So we should still utilize the 3-2-1 rule and then just pretty much substitute the baton for the canine.
Yep. That being said, you're still going to want your canine. You're still going to want your baton out. When we go out for practical training, we'll go over why you want your baton. But yeah, it's basically the same level as baton, only a hell of a lot scarier. Your dog is a fur missile, for lack of a better way to put things. If somebody is not wearing armor, your dog is going to go up to them. He's going to bite them. He's going to take him to the ground and proceed to munch on his face and neck area. If they are wearing armor, it takes about 4 or 5. That being said, your dog's a hell of a lot faster than you are. If you're chasing a suspect, your dog's going to get to them before you get to them with a baton. And have any of you been involved in a chase where a dog took the suspect down?
No, because as soon as I was involved in one, but as soon as Ruby said he was going to send the dog, they stopped.
Yeah, people are aware that our dogs fucking hurt. Every time a dog bites somebody, let's say they are wearing armor, if a dog bites you while you're wearing armor, he's still gonna pull real hard and he's gonna fuck something up. First, it might be your spine, it might be your leg, but every single bite is guaranteed to fuck a body part up. So they absolutely need to go to a hospital after they've been bitten. Like it's not even a choice. They have to go to a hospital. So yeah, getting bitten by a dog sucks. Not to mention your dog is faster than anyone on any substance. Like I've had my dog chase somebody down who was on crack, and I've had my dog chase somebody down who had a grapple gun. The dude grappled. So we were at the airport. He grappled from the lower section to the upper section. My dog went up the stairs and still went and bit his ass. Your dog is a weapon of mass destruction. Make sure you treat him as such. You will not send your dog on a suspect that has brandished a firearm or one that is actively shooting. Your canine is classified as less than lethal force. Ensure you follow the use of force standards and evaluate the totality of the circumstances. I harp more on that last sentence than I do on the first. Reason being is we have suspects who brandish firearms all the time who never shoot at us. You guys know that. They pull out a gun, they put it away. They pull out a gun, they put it out away. If you are not planning on shooting them, your canine is still an active option. If you plan on shooting them, your canine is not an option.
I have a question on that as well.
Go for it.
If a canine gets caught in the line of fire, is that a code red? Is that treated the same?
Yes. Yes. If there is a canine down, it is the same as an officer down. It is a 13 alpha. Vehicle pursuits can be extremely dangerous for your canine. As a canine unit, you should always attempt to be the tertiary to last in a pursuit. This will reduce the risk of your canine getting hurt during a vehicle pursuit. Canine units can initiate pursuits, but when feasible, move positions in order to make it safe for your canine. So this happens a lot. Part of our job, we get involved in chases. Big thing to keep in mind is you can be primary, and let's say the people in front of you crash out, and now you're just primary. That's going to happen. But if there are other units who are available to take primary, give it to them. Your canine, it's hard to keep them secure in the back, so they slide around a lot. And when you're primary, you're susceptible to take a lot of damage, crashing into things. It's not safe for your dog. So just move back when you can. Any questions?
No, sir.
Alrighty. So this completes the paper training that we're going to be doing today. Now we're going to go get some canines. We're going to grab some names, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do some training. So, let's go. Alright, so if you talk to the armorer right here, y'all will be able to purchase a canine. Make sure that the one you're buying is the BCSO canine. If you just hover over the dog a little bit, it'll tell you. All right, everybody better start thinking of names because we're about to choose some. All right, who's my senior deputy?
That is.
I think we're all seniors.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're all senior deputies. Who's my FTO? Sorry.
That'll be me.
FTO gets to choose first since he has more training.
Max.
Max, let me see if it's available. I keep a list of all the canine names, so I just gotta, double check everything. We do have a canine Max, so you'll have to find out. You'll have to choose another name.
I will go with Spike.
There is not a Spike. You may have Spike. Alrighty. Alright, you two, rock, paper, scissors. Who's next?
You got it, man. Okay.
Moose.
Moose. I want to say that's available, but give me a check. Moose is available. Your canine is Moose. You know how many canines we have that start with MI? We got Misdemeanor, we got Mia, we got Milo, we got Misha.
Somebody named their canine Misdemeanor? That is.
Yeah, it's Misdemeanor.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a two-part name, but it's fantastic. All right, and finally,
Freyr.
what was that?
Freyr, Freyr.
Freyr. I want to say that's available. I definitely haven't heard it before, so unless LSPD took it.
Quick question for you. If you're someone in
Oh shoot, I misspelled it. My bad. It's
All right. Freyr is
F-E-N.
available.
Oh my bad. I misspoke. Apologies.
Well,
Fenrir. My apologies.
well, either way, it's available.
That one, Frenner. I said it wrong. My bad.
All right, so those are going to be your canine names going forward. Make sure you remember them. It'd be real embarrassing if somebody asks you what your canine name is, you don't know it. Yeah.
Good question. If you're someone like myself who can't update their email name because it would be too long, do I just not include my canine in the email name? I'll send you an email as to why.
Yeah, if you could send me an email as to why, because especially for our lower ranks, we like to have them on there, especially for tagging purposes, because it makes my life easier.
Lower ranks.
Yeah, like when you get to sergeant or above, you don't run canine as often, even though you have a canine.
I just sent you the email. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, I see. Yeah, no, that makes things difficult.
Yeah,
I'll just have to keep notes on you, I guess.
Yeah. It's pretty valid, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
I know.
All right, give me a second. What'd you say your canine? What did you choose for your canine name again?
Spike.
Spike. There. I was like, I had to edit my list because I don't normally keep the handlers' names with the canine names. I normally just have the canine names as a quick lookup, but now I guess I'll have to include yours. Alrighty, well, let's get moving. We've got practical work to do. If y'all want to, since your canine does not fit with other canines, y'all gonna need to grab a car. Ooh, do not put your canine, whistle at him. Do not call out your canine in any kind of new build. No, your canines don't do well, and we'll go over that when we get out there.
you go first.
All right, park every car about 20 feet away from another. So you need to back your car up. Yeah, about there is good. All right, unlock your car. Is your car unlocked?
Yes, it is.
All right, sweet.
I got a pet dog as well, so obviously I'll have to keep the two of them separate.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why my dog's sitting in the back.
All right, everyone, collect your canines. To me.
Come on, Spike, get out of the vehicle here.
All right, so this only happens to our dogs for some reason. You have called out an LSPD canine. Whistle at your dog until he looks like everyone else's.
What the fuck?
Keep whistling. Oh, it's easier if you put them in one of your quick use muscles.
Brother.
There you go. All right. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure all of our muscles are set correctly. The reason that we are doing this, even for those of you who may have used your dogs before, is you need to use your dog while chasing down a suspect and looking at them, which is rather difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our muscle groupings, our muscle bindings, excuse me, and we're going to go to FiveM muscle group. Let me know when everyone's there.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Waiting on a third yes.
Okay, yes.
All right, so what we're looking for, at least in my grouping, it is for if you go to the bottom of the list and then you go to the top section of that, if you go up 4, you should have player pet interaction.
Yeah.
Okay.
I set that to my click in of my middle mouse muscle. That's that little scroll muscle there. Click that in, that's what I've got it set to. Because you have to be able to use that muscle while running, while looking at people. It's a pain. Once you got that set, everybody go ahead, hop back out here with me. All right, is everyone good?
Yep.
I need 3 yeses.
Yes, sir.
Got it. All right, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead flex that muscle. You should see a white circle somewhere in front of you in your glasses. Now what you're going to do is you're going to flex that muscle again somewhere on bare ground. You'll see a list of options there. You know, those are the commands that you can give your dog. Those are the ones your dog understands. Sit. Everyone tell your dog to sit. Keep in mind, you got to give a verbal command to tell your dog to sit.
Sit. Yeah.
Waiting on one dog to sit.
Spike, sit.
There we go. All right. So go ahead, flex that muscle again, get that white circle going, and then focus on somebody in front of you. You should be looking roughly through their chest, and you should see kind of a diamond, you know, pink in color above their head in your glasses.
Okay.
Everybody see that? Waiting on one more yes.
Yes, sorry, I think.
All right.
To sit to,
So the big, got it. So the big ones there, when you got that diamond up there, you flex that muscle again. You have two options that are real important that you're going to use quite frequently. Search person, you're going to use that a lot. Then in some situations, you're going to bite people. I prefer you do neither of those at this moment. So go ahead, leave that menu. You know, leave those options behind. Do not give your dog a command to bite or sniff right now. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to pull up that circle again. We're going to hover over a car. I want 3 yeses when everyone's ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
One more? I think.
Yeah, no, yes.
Oh, you said yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, go ahead, flex that muscle. The big two that you're going to be using are search vehicle and, of course, get in. You're going to be telling your dog to get in. Keep in mind, your dog cannot get into a locked car. It's just not going to happen. All right, everyone go ahead, leave what you were in. And so you guys should just be standing here with me. No white circles, no chevrons, no nothing.
Yes, sir.
Please do not kick the dog. Whistle at your dog right now. Whistle at your dog before he bites you. All right, go ahead and whistle at him again. If you kick your dog accidentally, he will bite the shit out of you when he is, when he's good and ready. Go ahead, tell him to sit.
Stop moving.
All right. So starting on the left here, tell your dog to sniff me. What you're looking for is on the right of your compass. He should get a hit in your glasses. It should tell you that. He should also sit. Did you see the notification in your glasses?
Did, sir.
All right, great. Call your dog back to you.
Come here, boy.
And tell him to sit. All right, dead center, your turn. Keep in mind, you are looking to the right of the compass in your glasses, and you are looking for some kind of blue notification when your dog goes off. You're also looking for him to sit. Your dog does not corner well. That is just a disclaimer. Man, oh, I mean, I do have a lot of drugs on me, but that is rather far to be getting a positive. Did he get a positive hit?
Yeah, he got a positive hit.
All right, go ahead, have him sit next to you. All right, last but not least, have your dog sniff me.
Spike. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, not a problem. Take your time.
Spike, search.
All right, did you see that?
Good boy.
Did you see in your glasses as well?
Yes.
All right,
Spike,
go ahead, call him back to you.
please, Spike. Idiot.
He's figuring it out. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. All right, tell him to sit. All right, now, I have planted drugs in all of your cars, and I have called for backup, so they are coming. I'm kidding. All right, so what I'm going to have you all do now is y'all are going to have your dogs conduct a sniff around your vehicle. What you're going to do is you're going to tell your dog to sniff the car, then you're going to tell him to do it a second time to reinforce that command, because currently, I don't know why, but that first set of commands doesn't work for your dog too well. So tell him to do it a second time, and that should work. Then you after he hits on the drugs, you are going to find those drugs, and you are going to return them to me. If I do not have as much drugs as I came here with, I'm going to be very upset, because I owe some people a lot of money. So, that's a joke. Y'all are supposed to laugh. All right, go search your cars.
Oh. Bye.
That's fine. Okay, search.
And then go ahead and tell him to search a second time.
What is happening?
Is he not liking the search?
Just my thought menu isn't pulling up. It was just pulling up.
If you're able to call it your dog, you should be able to pull it up.
Let me just make sure I didn't set it in some funky way.
I mean, the only thing I can suggest is double checking your muscle grouping.
That's not. I don't know if maybe it's because I have it set to the same muscle to unlock the lock.
It might be. Go ahead, switch it to a different muscle, because it was working for you just a minute ago, right?
Yeah, when I was looking right at you, now all of a sudden it just decided to not work.
Do you have a white circle in front of you anywhere?
No.
Okay. Try flexing that muscle again. Nothing?
Nothing at all.
Yeah, try switching the muscle. All right. Your dog alerted?
Yep, 4 times.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Did he sit each and every time for you?
Yes, he did.
Okay. There are going to be incidents where your dog does not sit, even though he has found drugs. And in those cases, you want to go ahead and give him a silent command to sit.
Yeah, gotcha.
All right. Give me a second. I'm just going to go double check your car. Make sure you found them all. Nope.
No, I didn't search inside.
Oh, no. Search the car for drugs. Come on. That's your job. Now that you're a canine officer, you got to search the car for drugs. Oh, you've already got your hit.
Yeah, it's a.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Still not working?
Oh, I finally got the right dog this time. No, it's still not working.
All right, go ahead, take a quick nap. Yeah, go ahead, take a quick nap. All right, did we signal? Did we get drugs?
3 days, sir.
All right. Go ahead, give me those drugs.
Damn it.
They're for training purposes, so yeah.
Oh god, my fucking pockets are gonna be a bitch. Hold on.
Did you just give me one?
Yeah.
There we go. What the
I
hell?
only don't want. For you.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Come on, man. What are you doing?
All right, just gonna double check your car real quick. Make sure you searched everything you were supposed to.
Seats.
Yep. All right, yep. You got all the drugs out of the car. You get all the drugs out of the car this time?
Yeah, I searched my lockbox on since. It's my muscles are set up a little bit differently, so.
Got it. Yep, not a problem. All right, I'm gonna go ahead put the drugs away. Yellow.
Hey, Riley, it's Baggins.
This is not Riley.
Wait, what the fuck? How is it not Riley?
It's Ricky.
Oh, it's Ricky. I'm so sorry.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I got a guy that wants to interview for BCSO down at MRPD here.
All right, if you could send him up to BCSO. I mean, does he have a car?
Let me see. Hey, Mr. Daly, do you have a car to get up to BCSO? He does not.
Okay. Here, pose a question to him and see if he's still interested. Currently, we're on a hiring freeze. So unless he's interested in being part of DOC, it's going to be a wait. Is he still interested in applying today?
Okay, let me. All right, so currently, they're waiting right now, for deputies, but DOC is currently hiring. Yeah, in the DOC for the Department of Corrections, and then and then they can transfer out of that, correct?
Yeah, after 30 days they can transfer out, but
Then you could transfer out
or they
into
can cross train.
or you can cross train it into a deputy.
But he has to finish his steps there at the DOC before he'd be able to do that.
Could you interview him for it?
Yeah, I can interview him for DOC.
And they can interview right now for DOC.
Got it.
Mr. Daly.
Yeah, if he's interested, I'm currently running a canine training, so I got to finish up here. Tell him I can be down there in about 15 minutes.
All right, 15 minutes, okay, Mr. Daly. All right, bet. Thanks.
All right, did you find all the drugs?
I did. I'm just changing my muscle bindings to lock and unlock my car real quick.
Got it. Did you find the ones in the glove box?
I did not.
You did not find all the drugs. You did not do your job.
I did not. I also.
Ricky, what rank are you?
Sergeant.
Yeah, he's my favorite sergeant. It's facts.
You're just saying that because I'm your canine lead.
No, listen. No, it's because, remember, I was in that heli with you when I was a cadet, and then you threw the flashbang. You said 3, 2, 1, threw the flashbang, and they shot the guy before the flashbang even went off.
It was such a well-placed flashbang, too. I think that's probably one of my most perfect flashbang tosses, only to be underutilized.
Yep.
Alright, go ahead and give me all those drugs.
Are you sure you want all of them? All the moldy oxy?
Yes, give me all the oxy. I use it to train the dogs.
Oh, I guess I threw it on the floor.
That's okay, I'll grab it. Were there not more drugs? Oh no, yeah, that's right, I didn't put a lot of drugs in your car. I only wanted to train you a little bit, not a lot. Alright, everyone this way! Now everyone's favorite part, we are going to learn just how hard it is to bite a fleeing suspect. Alright, now I'm not going to lie to any of y'all. If there is somebody who does not want to be bitten by your dog, there are actually a lot of good ways to avoid getting bitten by a dog. That's why we carry a baton with us. Because all those good ways to not be bitten by a dog are really good ways to get hit by a baton. Because, can you whistle at your dog?
I don't.
Just whistle at him.
Moose, come. Stop doing the things you're doing.
Man, you're having a rough day, aren't you?
Dude, Moose is not being
Who's got the wrong
It's okay. Whenever I have a large group of canine in the same area, one of them is always doing something weird. He looks a little weird. We're going to leave that for now, okay?
I know. Moose sit.
Yeah, just everyone have your dog sit for a minute. So all those good ways to avoid your dog are basically making big loops or running in circles. Because your dogs, they don't corner very well. So that's why you run with the stick. Because you're going to warn them, hey, if you don't stop running, my dog's going to bite you. Then they're going to do some weird fucky shit, and then you're going to hit them with a stick. So, it just makes sense that the canine's best friend is a stick, So, big things to keep in mind when you're chasing a suspect. It is easier to whistle at your dog when you get out of the car than it is to, stop, tell everyone to get out of the car, then chase after him. So there are a lot of canine officers who do that. It is approved. It is okay. Because there's also just some fucky shit that your dog will do in the car from time to time. Big things to keep in mind when you're in the actual chase. If you jump over something that is about waist high that your dog could easily jump over, you're allowed to whistle at your dog when you jump over that object and whistle at him again in order to get him on the other side, because otherwise he'll never make it. It is not okay if you have to climb something in order for your dog to get over it. You whistle at him once to tell him to go back to the car. And then you'll find him back at the car. You know, he'll find his way back. You can whistle at him again when you get back to the car. He'll show himself. You're all set. Do not abuse that. Do not abuse that, okay? If I find out anyone's abusing it, this is something I will revoke your certification for. You know, make sure you're doing, you know, what's right and what's legal, okay? That's the big thing when chasing. One thing to keep in mind about your canines is if you get too far away from your canine, they get bored, and they'll run away for about 30 minutes. You will not find them. You will not be able to locate them for 30 minutes. Easy way to, you know, if your dog does some kind of fucky bullshit, and that's why you can't find them for 30 minutes, if you take a quick nap, you'll be able to find them. Do not use that if your dog got hit by a car or something like that. You're just kind of shit out of luck for 30 minutes, because your dog's got to go see a vet, you know, it's something we got to take care of. Other reasons that your dog might get bored is if you enter a break-in and your dog is in the car, your dog's gonna get bored. He's gonna fuck off. Okay, it's just gonna happen. Other things that your dogs might do: if you step out of that car and you whistle at him too quickly, sometimes he'll crawl under the car. Whistle at him again to get him out from under there. Otherwise, he's gonna knock himself unconscious. Got to take him to the vet. It's gonna be 30 minutes before you see him. Y'all notice a pattern here? Whenever your dog does something, it's 30 minutes. Yeah, it sucks ass. All right. Yeah, those are the big things to note to keep in mind. Now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do some bite training. So starting from left to right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna line up, and you're gonna sick your dog on me. Keep in mind, I expect you to give the warnings that you would a fleeing suspect. Before you stick your dog on me, we're going to assume tackles have happened, and we're going to go straight to warnings and bites. Are you ready?
Me in front of you or the one to the left of you?
All right, to the left. We're starting to the left.
I'm good.
All right, tell your dog to follow you. Let's get set up. Let's go. All right.
You got a spider.
Yep. Oh, did that fix it?
Yeah, you're good now, sir.
All right. Please put the baton away. I don't want to be baton today. I barely want to be bitten.
Fair enough.
Got it. So this training is to show you how hard it is to actually get that bite. So that's what this is intended for. So I'm not going to do it too fucky, but I am going to be a little fucky. All right.
Okay.
All right. On my go, give me my warning. Then try to sick your dog on me. Okay.
All right, sounds good.
All right. Start now. Bitch.
Sir, stop right now, or you might be bit.
No, thank you.
Don't make me release the dog.
No, thank
sir.
you.
Stop, sir.
No, thanks.
I'm gonna release my dog. Stop running.
Fuck you.
Oh, fuck me. All right, bet. Sir, stop right now. You don't get bit.
Fuck you. That's terrifying. That's terrifying.
Sir, you're gonna
Oh
get
god.
bit.
Oh god. All right. Call him off. Call him off. Is he called up? All right, sweet. So if somebody hops on top of a car while your dog's, let's get over there for this lesson actually.
Okay.
All right. Once you tell your canine to bite once, do not tell him again. It'll actually slow him down. Did you manage to tell him twice?
No, I only did
Okay.
it once. You got stuck
Got
on
it.
another dog.
Okay, that's what it looked like. All right. So what I was telling him over there, two big things is if somebody climbs on top of a car and you've already sicked your dog on them, your dog's gonna wait at the base of that car until they jump off, and your dog will bite their ass. So you need to call your dog off if that is your intent. What I generally do when that happens to me is I tell them I'm coming up there and I'm going to handcuff you. If they say no, be like, all right, then I'm going to tase you. You're going to fall off the car. My dog's going to bite you, and then I'm going to handcuff you. They generally take option one after that.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah. If you tase somebody off the car, your dog's still going to bite their ass. If you don't call your dog off, they will bite them. So make sure after you cuff them, you tell your dog to sit or something, because your dog will bite their ass if they come off. Other thing is, once you tell your dog to bite, he's gonna bite their ass. Do not tell your dog to bite again. It'll actually confuse him, and it'll take a little bit longer than it would if you were just to let it slide.
I think he got stuck over
Yep,
here.
he got stuck on one of y'all. That'll happen. It happens a lot less in a chase because your dog kind of beelines for people. So you notice how, right back there when he almost got my ass, I did a sharp turn. Those are the kind of things that people, suspects are going to pull on your dog because your dog doesn't turn very well. That's why you're running around with a fucking stick. Because there were a lot of times where he got close enough to hit me with a stick before he managed to sick his dog on me. That's because I'm doing that curvy shit, So that's why you carry the stick. Because if you're not going to get him with the dog, you're going to hit him with a stick.
When you make the call that you're going to send the dog, should you call out over the radio that you're sending the dog? That way,
no.
The way that's in front of you can clear out?
No. Generally, so you have to be relatively close to be able to sick your dog on somebody because it's pretty hard to do on a running person. So generally, your big thing that I tell a lot of my canine officers, carry coffee. Because you, with coffee, you're still slower than your dog. Your dog's going to keep up. So just carry coffee with you. Your dog will keep up. You'll be the fastest person in the chase. It's that simple. If you're running canine, you should go up to the diner, grab your daily dose of coffee.
Sarge, I got a random question because when I sucked the dog onto you, I kind of like froze. Does that typically happen?
Yep, that's also part of why you carry coffee, because otherwise you only get one shot.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, the reason for carrying coffee is twofold. You will come to a full stop when you try to give your dog a command.
There you go. Okay.
Now, it is inconvenient as shit. I do not know a way around it.
Sounds good. I was just kind of wondering if that was like the part of the whole doggy shit.
Yep, that is just standard BS that we have to deal with.
Okay.
All right, next up in the middle. You're chasing him because I'm done running.
Fuck.
Can he put his dog away so his dog doesn't?
Yes, put your canine away because if he manages to get a good bite on you, it's gonna set your dog off. I believe they fixed it, but let me try something real quick. Yeah, the canine training now includes that they don't just go buck wild whenever they hear gunshots. It used to be if somebody started firing a gun, your dogs would go buck wild and start biting the shit out of them.
I would run, sir, stop or I'm going to sick my canine on you.
Oh, shit, you better run.
Okay.
This canine's not following him.
Nope.
Hello.
Hey, it's Westwood. I got a guy down here at MRPD who said that he was waiting on somebody from DOC.
No, he's waiting on my ass. I'm doing canine training.
You might need to call your dog.
Oh, got you.
Yeah,
all right,
whistle at your dog real quick, and then whistle at him again. He'll start following you. It's a quick and easy, dirty trick. There we go. All right, sorry about that. Oh wow.
Yeah, no, you're good.
All right, but yeah, no, I'll be down there as soon as I can. It's just I'm currently doing some canine training.
Gotcha. I didn't know. I just wanted to call. I didn't know if you were aware or not. I just wanted to call and make sure.
Yep. No, tell him it's still about 10 minutes or so.
All right, gotcha.
There we go.
All right, bye.
All right, bye.
What the hell?
Man, he is struggling with that canine.
Do you know why when I whistled my dog out, he immediately started running after the other canine?
I don't. Oh, that's a good bite. He's gonna chase his ass now. This is the fun part. Yeah, see, your dog starts barking at the car if they stay up there. It's always fun to watch.
Good, my dog. Yeah.
Yeah, they'll just be here barking, just waiting to bite his ass. All right, go ahead, call your dog off.
My dog's not caught off. Oh, he's running.
Tell your dog to sit. Anything.
All right, sit.
There we go.
Come here. Spike, come.
Yeah, sometimes you'll have problems like that in the chase. Your dog just will not follow you for whatever reason. Whistle at his ass a couple of times, it generally will fix it. Dogs are the best, worst nightmare you'll ever have. Plus, the more canine officers we have complaining about this stuff, writing letters to the government and all that, the more likely they are to fix the shit.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, go ahead, put your canine away, because now you're getting chased.
Oh shit!
All right, make sure to give your warnings.
Who am I chasing?
You're chasing the dude eating food. All right, ready, set, go.
Okay. Stop or you're gonna be bit.
I think bite training is always my favorite thing. Dog stopped dead. Well, it's not going to matter if you got a lock. He got a lock. Firm missile engaged. Come on, buddy. Figure it out. Come on. Come on. There we go. No, this happens when we get a lot of canine in one area. For whatever reason, the more we use canine in a single area, the more fucked up it gets.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
Wait,
so,
can suspects like tackle dogs or?
From what I've seen, I think so. If they haven't fixed it, but I'm pretty sure they did. But it used to be, yeah, they could tackle your canine.
Oh shit! Yeah,
oh, shit. Yeah, he got bit. Brother. Yeah, he got fucked up for a second there. Good thing he was wearing armor.
Yeah, 100%.
What'd the dog fuck up?
I just ran straight into the dog. I just wanted to feel what it was like to get bit.
Yeah, what'd he fuck up?
What do you mean, sorry?
What'd he fuck up?
Your body, man.
On your body, what'd he fuck up? Something's hurting.
My spine feels pretty bad. He got me right at the lower base of my spine.
Yep.
It's fucked.
I was like, anytime a dog bites, he's gonna fuck some shit up. And one thing.
I gave my IFAX to a cadet. Does someone have an IFAX for me?
Oh no, you need to go to a hospital to fix that.
Oh yeah, no, I will definitely go. But I think
all right, we're finished right here. So we're finished with this. Just some notes for you guys. So as you guys noticed, the more we used canine in this area, the more fucked up shit got. That's just true for canine. For whatever reason, using canine in one concentrated area will fuck shit up the longer it goes on in that area. So if you come back out here with a suspect later today, you're going to have a real fucking hard time with your canine. I don't know the actual distance that it covers, but it's not, from what I've noticed, it's not big. If we were just to, go a couple hundred feet that way, our problem should stop. But it is what it is.
Got it.
Any questions? Any comments? Any concerns?
Nope.
You got like tips and tricks?
Tips and tricks for what exactly?
Just in general, like things to like do and like not kind of thing that's like fucks up the dogs and whatnot. Besides all like running and turning and stuff like that.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. The biggest tips and trick I could give you is use your when you get in your car, just whistle at your dog. When you get out of your dog, whistle at your dog. There's just it saves you a lot of time, and also there's just something about having your dog in your car that fucks stuff up.
Okay.
All right, let me make sure I got all the right call signs for everyone here. 636, 642, and 648, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, now that's the biggest tip or trick I could give you. For standard canine operating with the public, one thing that a lot of canine officers will do that I approve of is, they'll approach people on the street and they'll be like, look, I got my canine with me. I'm going to sniff you, whether you want to or not. I don't need your permission. Here's where we're at. If you make me sniff you, I'm gonna arrest you. We're gonna charge you. It's gonna be a bad day. But if you just give me all the drugs you have on you, we're gonna go ahead, call it a day. You're gonna go on your way. I'm gonna go on my way. We're gonna call it good. And then you use your dog at the end of what them giving you everything, and you sniff them again just to be like, I'm just gonna double check, make sure you don't have anything on you, make sure you're being honest with me. And if they're being honest with you, cut them loose. Like, that's something a lot of our canine officers do. It gets a lot of drugs off the street, and it eliminates a lot of the fighting that you have to do. You don't have to chase them. They don't have to run from you. And it generally, a lot of my canine officers see a lot of success using that method. Because a lot of what you guys respond to when you're running that active canine is you guys are responsible for responding to those suspicious activities. That becomes a lot of your job. Okay. Because, again, you don't need to see a drug handoff anymore. Now that you have canine, you roll right up on their ass, and you're like, hey, what's going on?
Do you recommend like detaining them before you run the dog? Oh, I mean, like all that type of jazz.
What was that?
Like when you roll up on a suspicious activity and it's involving like a possible drug handoff, would you like recommend just detaining them then having the dog sniff?
It is an option available to you. I just advise everyone use your own discretion. Do whatever feels right. I generally don't put people in cuffs unless right away, unless they're not consenting to anything. Then I'm like, hey man, I'm gonna put you on cuffs. We're gonna go ahead, do a quick pat down, make sure you don't have anything that's gonna hurt me or you, and we'll go from there. And then at that point, I break out the dog after I do that. It just depends on how they react when you roll up. Like, everything's at your discretion.
Okay.
Keep in mind, like, when you roll up with canine on a suspicious activity, generally people are just going to let you take lead because you're canine. So
yeah,
they'll follow you.
Like cuffing would fuck with the dog or not?
No, them being cuffed has no relation on whether or not the dog's going to sniff drugs on them.
Okay.
So. Yeah, but if you plan on arresting them, because you know they got drugs on them, make sure that you get them in cuffs pretty quickly, because how these things break down for canine units is pretty quick. If they realize that you're going to be arresting them rather than detaining them, they're going to run. Because you guys, it's pretty easy for us to catch them and charge them with selling, because you got small bills on them. You got a lot of drugs on them because you got them early in their act because you didn't have to wait for a picture. You guys can charge them with selling drugs. Does anyone here know the time and fine for that? Because it is hefty.
Are you talking about for intent or?
No. So you hit them with felony possession. You can hit them with felony possession with intent to distribute if they have felony possession, which generally they do.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Yeah, so intent to distribute is pretty nasty. Yeah.
Is it only felony intent, or
they have to have a felony possession? That's all it means. So if they have a felony possession of any drug, and they have small bills or anything like that indicating that they've been selling.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I got you.
You can hit them with intent to distribute.
And if they don't have anything, like don't have felonious amount, then it'd just be like misdemeanor possession and all that jazz.
Yeah, if they have misdemeanor possession, you're hitting them with misdemeanor possession. But if they've got felony possession and you find small bills or anything else to indicate that they've been selling, you can hit them with that felony intent to distribute.
You bet.
Yeah, it's a hefty sum. Fucking 24 grand.
24 grand.
Keep in mind.
Oh shit.
Yeah, keep in mind now as canine officers and all that. You grab somebody for dealing and you hit them with that also means you confiscate any cash they have on their person. Everyone know how to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, if you're hitting them with intent to distribute, you confiscate the cash they have on them.
So, quick question on that.
Yeah.
If let's say, well, how much cash do I have on me? I got $1 on me.
Okay.
Cash. If you were to confiscate my cash, does that go into your pocket or does that go into the state's pocket?
I think it's like a money bag or some shit like that.
No, it goes in your pocket.
Oh, it does?
Oh. Yeah. The state has not devised a way for it to actually be counted as evidence, but for, city purposes, if, talking like crazy people, playing a situation out purposes, I don't know how to actually say this, how I need to. They can't have it on them because clearly they've been selling shit.
Yeah.
So you have to confiscate it, and there's, no other way to do it.
I see why canine is so popular.
Yeah, because you have a chance of insane paydays. Mm-hmm. That being said, I expect none of you to abuse it, and if I hear from anyone that you are abusing that, it's going to be not only are you going to lose your certification, there is a good chance that you will actually be removed from the force with charges and possibly from the city, because that would be corruption.
To the Bahamas.
It would be corruption if you're abusing that. Does everyone here understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. So in relation to that, if you do find a large sum of money on a person, you would obviously put that in the report, correct?
Yes, you put it in the report.
Roger that. And my only reason I question that is like obviously that's if a captain or like a supervisor like, hey, I need you to is there funds like in if you go onto the boss the boss computer and let's say triple SO, where if we were to give you the amount that we confiscated, let's say we did a big confiscation.
So that's what they're
could be put
working
back
on.
Into PD funds.
Okay. That's what they're working on. Currently, the PD funds isn't working. It's just nobody can get access to it for some reason. They're working on that. Once that is available, I imagine that is how that's going to progress, is that we will then be putting that directly into PD funds. But yes, do make notes of it. Don't go out of your way to make purchases with it right now. Wait a couple of months, a couple of weeks, and if nobody's told you anything, then go ahead, figure out what you want to do with it.
Can I make a suggestion for BCSO?
Yeah, go for it.
Which will kind of keep us kind of aligned. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but you can get a shared account down at the courthouse for 50,000.
I'm not sure. I'd have to talk to somebody. I haven't heard anything yet about it.
I thought it was just another account.
What I imagine is probably going to happen, because until it's fixed, I just haven't brought it up yet because nobody's issued a felony present with intent to distribute since it started that we had problems. Is what I imagine is going to happen is you guys will just be expected to pay that forward to the department by either giving it to a superior officer who could then use it to purchase a vehicle or something along those lines. Because I want to say, I don't know if you guys have the ability, but I know I have the ability to purchase a vehicle specifically for the department.
Yeah, I do as well.
I do as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys want to just keep track and then buy vehicles for the department, I'm sure nobody's going to say no.
What do you mean by buying a vehicle for the department?
So when you go down to MRPD and use the computer, you can buy a vehicle for yourself or you can buy a vehicle for the department.
Yeah, no, I think you get that even as a cadet. So.
Yep. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if everyone had access to that or not.
Yeah, I feel bad for somebody that tried to buy a car for themselves and accidentally bought it shared.
That sucks. Because there's no way to get that money back.
No.
All right. Does anyone have?
We tried to contact the government about it, but.
Yeah. Does anyone have any further questions, comments, or concerns?
Nope. I'm all good.
All right. Then starting today, you guys are able to act as active canine. That being said, it looks like we have one active canine currently, so only 2 of you would be able to go active canine if you wanted.
That's me. I already put my call sign in there.
Oh, you already did?
Yeah, so have I.
Yep.
All right. Well, then, yeah, you guys are good to go active canine if that's what you want to do. Or you guys can go about your regular duties. Keep in mind, you should receive access to a new canine chat. If you guys do not receive that within 2 days, let me know, and I will make sure to get on somebody's ass, because I don't have the ability to add you. I have to get other people to add you. All right. One question for y'all. Can somebody loan me a drink?
Yeah. I do got a question. If you want to activate K9, that's fine. I'll jump off K9. I really don't mind.
All 3 of us.
No, all 3 of you can activate K9. I didn't realize he had already activated K9.
And
so there's enough room for all 3 of you.
When we go on duty with K9, do you just call out like 648, 1041, 108 active K9?
Yep, you go active K9. You can always call yourself out at sometimes I'll do 611K responding to.
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Well, if you don't have anything else for me, I wouldn't mind quickly rushing to the hospital because
go do that.
I'm pretty fucked.
Go.
You're fucked.
All right.
Did you have one more IFAC? Because I don't think I'll make it to the hospital.
Oh, God.
Jeez. Are you bleeding out that fast?
Yeah, I'm bleeding pretty good.
Jeez, that dog really got your ass. Yeah, like I said, a canine bites you, you need to go to a hospital.
He was
yeah.
He was good. He was on it. What he got on?
Yeah, when a canine gets on an ass, he is on an ass.
Can you do air cert as well, Ricky, or no?
What was that?
Can you do air cert as well? Because I'm trying to do that so then...
I can do air cert. Could you reach out to me later, though?
Yep, no problem.
Got it.
Have you
Because I got to...
Zeke on that already?
I haven't. I've reached out to Zeke a couple of times and he's just not answering. So
you've been approved for air cert, right?
No. That's why I'm asking if you can approve for air cert.
Oh, no, I cannot approve for air cert. No.
Yeah, no, Zeke has to approve for it. That's what
yeah, you have to be approved by the cert lead. Anyone who's an FTO can train you in it, and like after you've been approved for the cert.
Yeah, because as an FTO, we can't train anyone in certs unless we have the cert. So obviously now, if you ask me, hey Thomas, can you train someone in K9 for me? I'd be like, yes, sure, I can do that.
Yep.
But
I mean, I prefer y'all don't, and y'all let me, but otherwise I generally get in touch. But that's just because like I had an instance where somebody said that they had been approved for K9, and I had not in fact approved them for K9.
Oh Jesus.
And so, like, I like to make sure that I'm in the process to make sure we don't get somebody who's trained and has a canine who should not have access to a canine. That's my problem. So, all right, I'll talk to you guys later. I gotta go do an interview.
Oh, I do have one other question.
Go for it.
And this is the others probably might want to listen to this one as well. Let's say I get shot and I'm downed.
Yeah.
Is my canine... Can someone steal my canine?
Nobody can steal your... Ooh, like, you mean from your... That is something you would have to report to the government if somebody did. Like, that is a hard thing that you have to do because they would never be able to, take your canine.
Yeah, gotcha. That's why I was asking about that.
Yeah. So, no, if somebody ever tries to take your canine command codes from your pockets, talk to the government about it.
Okay, perfect.
Got it. I'll make sure he knows that too.
Appreciate it.
Hey, before you leave, did you hear that conversation?
No.
Okay, so if anyone ever, tries to take your canine collar from your pockets, you need to make sure you get their number so you can write a letter to the government about it, because that's a huge no-no.
Okay.
Got it. All right.
So that's like just one of the things in the city that is absolutely not allowed.
Yeah, there'd be no way for them to take your canine, from you. It's a police trained dog. Like there's no way, kind of thing.
Yep.
All right.
Good dude, he's gonna take care of you. Okay. So yeah, I do make
Oh, okay. Oh wait, there's Davis.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey.
Is that Davis?
Hey.
Oh,
Yep.
Are you supposed to be taking this guy somewhere?
I'm supposed to be conducting an interview for your DOC.
Oh,
one
Let
second.
you know they're trying to hot drop you with an interview up at
You
Triple
still need to go to
SO.
the pillbox, though, right?
What was that?
I do.
Okay, I'll bring you to the
I'm
pillbox,
talking to
bro.
Ricky Davis. Hold on.
What was that? Sorry.
They're trying to hot drop you with an interview at Triple SO.
I just got to MRPD.
Yeah, I said that I can do it because I'm cleared to do interviews, so I'll just do it for you.
It's okay. I'll come up there.
I got it.
It's okay. I'll be there in a second.
Okay.
Well, I guess yeah. Wait, who am I talking to?
Rappaport. I'm a senior deputy, but I am interview cleared, so.
Yeah, but it's for DOC, so I'm gonna run it.
Oh, DOC.
Yeah, so that's why I'm doing it.
DOC. That's something I probably will never be dual certed in.
Yeah, no, I'm dual certed, so I'll take care of it.
Hell yeah.
All right, give me a second. I'll talk to you later.
Also, your numbers are race yellow.
Hey, are you are you the one I'm supposed to interview?
No, sir. I done had my interview already.
Oh, you're for LSPD?
No, sir, for BCSO. I had it about a week ago with I believe his name was Hansen, and he said he wanted to hire me on a probationary, but he just had to confirm a few things with the captain or something. And one of the state troopers I talked to probably just a little bit ago, he said he talked with him over the phone, but he was off duty, and he was just Hansen would contact me shortly. But it's been here about 45 minutes, I want to say. So I don't know how that's going.
All right, what's your name?
It's Jackson Bone, brother. My interview was about a week ago.
How do you spell your last name?
B-O-N-E. Jackson Bone. And shit, brother, honestly, if I can just get hired so I can start doing some stuff that way and have to just go through the code up phases, that's fine, all right with me. If that's the problem of stopping me from getting hired right now, I don't.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not finding your resume is the problem.
The resume or my interview? I gotta.
Your interview was never uploaded. Here, I need to be somewhere else, so I'm gonna take down your information and I'm gonna hunt down what I can.
Yep.
What's your state ID?
Shit, sorry, brother. I totally forgot. It's gonna be 10-4-3-5. 10-4-3-5, brother.
Got it. I'm gonna hunt that down. What's your phone number?
There's gonna be 776 742 1830, brother.
776-742-810-30?
No, 81830. 18.
Oh,
Yep.
81830?
8130. 1830.
Got it. Okay, got it. I'm gonna go ahead, search this down for you, and I'll give you a call when I have an answer. Just give me some time, okay?
Yep. You're all good, brother.
All right, sounds good.
All right. You do it,
You're taking care of him like this.
I thought I was heading up to BCSO for an interview.
I think that's with him.
Oh yes, it's with me. Sure.
Oh, were they taking you up to Triple SO and now?
No, they said you will come down to get me.
Okay. All right. Are you the one who's wanting a position with our Department of Corrections?
A form. Yes.
All right. Let's go ahead. Go upstairs. Get an interview going. Hey, can you?
How you doing, brother?
Can you actually run this? I'll sit in. Because apparently I gotta search this up now, and I got some other other paperwork that I'm trying to get through.
Done hear my interview about a
What am I
week
doing?
ago.
What am I doing?
An interview.
Mr. Krantz Hansen
What's
said he wanted to hire
what's
me on a
I don't know the
probationary,
DOC
but he had
format.
to confirm a few things with the,
What's the DOC
captain.
format?
the DOC format. I actually don't know where it is off the top of my head.
Got in contact with them and
give me a second.
Hanson said he would be with us shortly, so kind of waiting here. Hopefully it's so.
Nice. Well, hopefully you get a job, my dude.
Let's see.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm hoping I get hired soon, even if it's not a probationary or whatever. I don't mind going through my cadet phases.
What's your name?
It's a Jackson Bone, brother. B-O-N-E.
Is it Jackson Bone?
Jackson Bone, that's me, the one, the only.
Oh.
Right here,
well, it's nice to meet you. I'm Pogo.
Well, I don't.
Hey, Pogo, take 5.
I want to say that there isn't a special way to do it.
Hey, the N is silent.
Oh, all right.
Because looking at the last,
said something.
Well, looking at the last interview Trina Luttrell did, she just used the standard triple SO form.
Somewhere in my sweatshirt.
Because I've never been given access to a special one for
I've almost had to.
Department of Corrections.
You know, it's all about some discipline. I've never pulled the trigger from a helicopter because I've never needed to.
Oh, well, there you go.
I've been close multiple
times. Just give me 1 second.
You know, fly over them just like right from down.
All I can think of is reaching out to Luttrell.
Yeah, get him out
it's alright, it's alright.
Just open fire.
Okay.
Well, that's true. But, you know, sometimes these guys with guns, they aren't very reasonable. They ask for like $1 billion, private island, a helicopter, and at that time, you know.
Yeah, we can't really do that kind of shit, but, you know. It is what it is.
You gotta go the violent route sometimes, but that's what you're for, right? That's, you know, you gotta assess the situation, make sure it's safe to do so.
Exactly. All right.
Yep.
I'm gonna go on patrol. Good luck with your job, my dude. I'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
Hello, Shaw. How are you doing?
Well, not too bad, brother. How about you?
I'm doing good. Here's my name. Nice to meet you.
Daily Carmine.
Carmine
Right.
Daily. It's good.
Yeah, I'm not finding anything.
Last name.
It looks like Pines asked about it a couple hours ago, but didn't get a response.
Yeah.
So I say just give him the standard BCSO interview, and you know, file it under DOC.
All right, we'll go upstairs and we'll get this interview started.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, let's go ahead and upstairs.
Looking very, very snazzy.
Actually, you want to just hold him here for a second? I gotta go put my vehicle away. I don't want to have that stolen.
Yeah. Ooh, that reminds me. I got stuff in my truck I gotta get out too.
Okay. Am I going to be told to come back after the interview, or
no? So once the interview is done, either we'll recommend you or we won't. It just, you know, depends on your answers, how everything goes, how we feel about you. And if you're recommended, that means you go to HR, and either they'll approve your application or they won't, and you'll be messaged directly via Discordia about that. You will not need to come back for an interview. Either you will be hired or you won't be.
Okay. Because I know I went to BCSO and they told me to come back.
No, once we conduct an interview, either you're going to be hired or you're not going to be hired. Right then, you know, like
cool,
it's going to be something you're told. You don't need to go through multiple levels of interviews or anything like that.
Okay, cool. Sorry if I wasted in the time.
Oh no, it's all good. You haven't wasted our time. It's just I've got a lot going on in a very short amount of time, it seems, because I just finished K9 training. Now I got to deal with another paperwork issue while I've got still my K9 paperwork to do, and now I've got this interview as well that I have to listen in on. It's just a lot going on in a very short amount of time is all.
Alright, well, I'm not saying I will get hired, but if I do, that's okay if I come back like in a few hours. I got stuff to do. It's my head
Alrighty.
after this.
Yep. Right after the interview, you'll be free to go.
Okay.
All right, can you take them? I actually got to go park my car too.
Yep,
I just finished canine training, so I got a bunch of drugs.
It's interview time. I want to go.
Oh yeah, you can go listen, I guess.
Do you know where the regular formatted interview is?
I normally just rip off the last BCSO interview and replace the information.
Yeah, I was going to. It's just, I know there's one somewheres.
It's pinned somewhere. I know that much. I just always forget where.
Okay, I got something in my head to do like 10 minutes. I'm sorry, this was sudden. Okay, how long is this interview going to take?
It's probably gonna take, I'd say, 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay, well, I got something to do. It's like 10 minutes, so could I come back then, or?
Like, come back in 10 minutes, or do you mean do it at a later time?
Come back. It's 10 minutes. I'm sorry, this was just brought up.
Yeah, that's fine. Just come back as soon as you can.
Okay, I'll come back. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you can just like, do you have to like go and do something, or like do you just have to go out of your head?
In my head, I got like groceries to put up, so I just need to do that.
Okay, yeah, you're good to just sit here, if that works.
Okay.
Hey, Street, I'm gonna need that Marine cert ASAP, man. What the hell? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'm waiting on.
Mark.
I'm just waiting on the channels to get created, brother. I'm in the same boat as you.
All right.
I'm trying. I got LOIs that need answers, and I'm waiting on channels to be created.
What LOIs are you waiting on?
What was that?
What LOIs are you waiting for?
I messaged Whitman and just no wait.
You know what?
I messaged Whitman. Yeah, what's up?
I got shut time before I need to go. Could we just get it started?
Yeah, we can start. Alrighty. What's your name?
Come on, Daily.
Alrighty. And do you have your identification on you?
I do.
Okay, you want to just flash that right quick so I can. Alrighty. I didn't manage to catch it quick enough. What was your state ID?
I have it on my phone.
Yeah, that's fine.
1111592.
I bet my state ID is older than all y'all.
Mine's older than yours.
What?
Is it?
2954.
Oh, never mind. Just kidding.
What's two state ID?
I'm like, don't even fight me, bro.
What's two state ID to go off of? Because
it goes off of it goes off of the when you come to city. So
okay.
Yep, and it starts at 1,000. The sheriff is 1,005. I'm 2954.
Okay.
Actually, Davis, can I talk to you quick?
Yeah, go for it. Oh, outside. Oh man, I'm in trouble.
Probably me. I'm in trouble.
What'd I do now?
I'm just gonna be honest. I don't want to be a dick, but do you know what I'm gonna say?
No, not a clue.
You have no clue what is it? I'm 100% cool with putting his interview through and everything like that. I think he's a cool dude, but at the same time, I feel like he is going to get picked on, especially from criminals.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But who are we to deny him that opportunity?
I mean, I'm cool with putting his interview through and everything like that. Because I mean, DOC stuff, like I rarely handle it. So I mean, if I don't know,
it's entirely up to him. He, he has going on what he's got going on. He's decided that this is what he wants to do with his life. That's his decision. I think it's a terrible decision. Like I'm hearing him talking, I'm like, man, this is gonna be rough for him.
And just like,
but if that's
like him asking about state IDs and stuff like that, it's just like I feel like
he's new to the city.
Like, yeah, I know, and it's just his general. It just seems like his general understanding and stuff like that is just, I feel. Do you remember?
I mean, if you want to take a moment to explain him the culture that he's gonna experience, and ask him if he still wants to continue, and express your concerns to him, go for it. Because I'm with you. Like I think this is a bad idea for him. But if
I do not think it's a good idea.
If he wants to do it, we're gonna put in an application and we're gonna go from there. Like that's what I gotta say about it.
Well, I mean,
because you and I both know we've got
some
criminals who are absolutely gonna rip his ass.
Like I don't know if you remember the fucking, forget his name. We had this cadet and his Trello card, like I'm gonna look to see if it's still there. Like all it was just negative stuff, and he just everything that was being taught to him, it wasn't sticking. Like,
oh yeah, the dude who had a smooth brain. Yeah, no, I know who you're talking about.
And it's like he
couldn't retain information. Yeah, he was just dumb as shit.
So I don't know, like just off of what I'm seeing and hearing, I just feel like he won't be that, but his understanding and everything like that is just not gonna be there. Like this isn't a hard job once you have everything, like, and you know.
Yeah, no. Once you have all the information, it's an easy job. The issue is retaining the information.
Yeah.
No, like I said, I have, I've run into about 4 or 5 of these now where I've interviewed them knowing that they'll probably not do well in the force. But that's part of the process. Is down at the end of the interview, it's like, do you think this person would, do you think this person should be hired? Why or why not? And that's the final, that's the final decision there. Going into it, I'm like, tell him what he's going to experience because his voice is what it is.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go in and just explain to him and just let him know as to how it's gonna be and stuff, because I mean, I don't want him to get attacked and just because I mean he's going to.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's no doubt in it.
But if he's willing to take that risk, and he's competent enough to do the job, we do not stand in the way of that. That's the thing. So let's go ahead, get in there, explain to him what he's going to experience, and let's see if he still. No, it's okay if you're a dick. Because he's got to be real. He knows he's got. He knows his voice isn't like everyone else's, and you just need to explain. Hey man, you talk a little funny. People are going to pick on you, and not only that, people will probably target you for it. People in our prison system will probably target you. So as long as he's aware and he wants to continue with this interview, and that's all we can do. If he's competent enough to do the job, we're not going to stop him.
Yeah.
All right, let's get in there.
All right.
All right, now I got to get back to paperwork. You stopped me from doing paperwork, man. You know how much I love paperwork.
Oh yeah. Alrighty. So with me.
Yep.
Alrighty. So I never introduced myself. I'm Street with the BCSO. I'm a sergeant with the BCSO. So, did you say you were looking to stay with DOC, or are you looking to stay with DOC until patrol opens back up and then switch over, or are you looking to just?
Yeah. I'm looking to get into DOC, wait until patrol opens up,
Okay.
to switch over.
Okay. Alrighty. All right. So I just want to talk with you quick because so working with the DOC, and this is me being 100% honest, right? I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I just want you to kind of see from our standpoint, myself and Davis, am I right?
Okay.
I make a quick phone call. I'll be right here.
And I don't want you to take this the wrong way. This is me just trying to get your perspective of it. So I don't want you to take offense or anything like that. I'm just trying to be 100% real with you.
Okay.
Do you have I wouldn't say, is it?
You talk funny.
It's a speech impediment.
Speech impediment? Okay. Right.
I'm nothing like mentally retarded, okay?
No, I get you. I want to be able to understand where you're at, right?
Yeah.
Because the DOC, it's especially, we have people that we arrest, all the time, and people that we arrest, they target us for anything and everything, if something doesn't go their way, and it turns out, they're pissed off and they're just looking to ruin our day and everything like that, they'll target everything they can and try to bring us down because they're having a rough day. So I am 100% cool with giving you an interview and passing you along, but at the same time, I just want to make sure you understand that you might get criminals you might get prisoners at the DOC that are having a bad day, that are looking to ruin anything and everyone that come in their path.
Yeah,
and I just want to make sure that you're prepared for that.
Yeah, I get it. You don't want me to be upset. That's the things they say.
Yeah, because I just don't want I don't want you to have to deal with that type of stuff if you're not ready for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because prisoners will be scummy towards you, and they, like I said, they'll target anything they can to kind of get at you, right? So.
Well, I'm gonna be straight honest with you. In my head, I'm 25, and believe it or not, I deal with that on a daily basis, so I'm more than prepared.
Okay. because I'm 100% cool with giving you an interview and passing you along and everything like that. I don't want
we just want you to understand you're going to be a target.
Yeah.
All right, sounds like he's cool with it. Go ahead, run the interview.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Okay, I do want to say real quick, it's gonna be a few minutes probably before I have to go, but I'll probably be out for like a half hour if that's okay. But I'll try to come back the best I can.
Hey, Street, are you cool taking this? I have a training I have to go do.
There you go.
Okay, sweet.
So were you able to do it now, or did you want to do it in a bit?
Actually, I need
611 to 222.
I'll be back.
611 to 222.
Yeah, what's going on? Send it.
Can you meet at MRPD for my training?
Yeah, currently down the motor pool right now. I'm just head on over here.
10-4.
Want some help?
Nah, I've got marksman training I'm supposed to do.
Heyo.
Heyo. Any chance we can do that marksman training?
Yeah, we can do it.
Alright.
What are the shots fired?
Currently dealing with a unique situation.
Complain or what?
It's somebody in the
One of
firing
our
range right now.
officers open fired on an individual when he had a gun to the back of an officer's head.
Yeah, that's definitely a unique situation.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like just his little sidearm, not like an actual rifle, right? I'm imagining.
You know, he just opened fire and shot the hostage twice.
No, he shot Weaver twice.
Yeah, Weaver was a hostage.
Oh,
Got it.
Never mind. I was
Okay.
hostage taker for some
So
reason.
you had an officer shoot somebody who was holding Weaver hostage.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, unless you have a high-powered firearm, that's not a good idea because you need to take him out in one shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Looks like he's not even listed on the report. Oh wait, no, he is. He's right here. I see him.
So you're just trying to figure out who to give a strike to, or what?
Well, I know who to issue a strike to, but I want to hear every side of the story before I go at it, you know? And I want to talk to everyone else who was on the scene as well, see if,
Oh, you're just in the beginning stages of investigating.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now, I had a bit of a situation I had to figure out just yesterday. Did some interviewing before I figured out I needed to go to IA. One of our TOs.
He's aware of it.
Oh, he's already aware of it?
He was one of the people I brought down to talk to Peggy that day.
Oh, okay, yeah, then he's already aware of it. Yeah, no, I finally got in touch with that cadet, yeah, and they're like, yeah, there was definitely time for that, but I didn't see anything, and I'm like, well, that means this is an IA matter now. So, all right, I need the marksman rifle, right?
Yeah, go grab that, and I'd say, for the moment, since we're gonna go do some shooting training, I'd grab, probably like 75 rounds.
1,000 rounds, you got it. Are you waiting for an FTO?
No, I was about to give a call out. I think I got my sergeant exam coming up. I'm phase 4.
Oh, okay.
I'm
search the rat. Come here, rat. We gotta search you. Come here, rat. Hey, he might have something in his butt. You can't just send him off with something in his butt. I mean, it's true. He could have cocaine. Of course. I know that. He probably don't want to give up that cookie.
Howdy, brother. This is Jason Bone. I missed your call.
Yeah, this is Sergeant Davis.
Oh, how are you doing? How you doing? Did you learn anything?
Yep, so what I figured out is that you were recommended for hire. What that means is the person who interviewed you thought you were good enough to be hired. However, they never submitted the actual work to our email system to get you going. So officially, our hires are currently closed. That being said, I went ahead and put you in at the top of our list. So you should be one of the next people who get hired once we have an opening available.
Oh, alrighty then.
That's if our HR approves you. Granted, the HR department typically approves everyone we suggest for hire. So
Sounds good then, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Do we
of
know
course.
an estimated time before the hiring enters up again?
So no, the reason being is we are currently full on officers. We have 100. We have 100 deputies, senior deputies. Everything within our department. So we basically have to wait for somebody to fail out of cadet phases, which happens pretty frequently. I think our next set is set to either pass or fail. And let's see, about 2 weeks. So you should have an answer within the next 2 weeks here.
Alrighty then. Do I need to reach out again, or
Nope.
should I?
You don't need to do anything. As soon as you are approved and accepted and hired, you will get a message saying, "Come on down. We'll hire you, and we'll get you all kitted up, and we'll go from there."
Sounds good then, brother.
All right. You enjoy your time.
Yep. You too.
I had to say that before.
Yep. I'll go get a grapple gun. Let me throw.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Hey, I'm Kirsty.
So Klein's car.
I'm just gonna still be running.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you do you. I'll do
I swear.
Like,
Man, it seems like a lot more people are driving this car.
Taking this.
Fucking...
Come on, Zell, get in.
Need another car. So
Oh,
Should I? I can take my car.
Yeah, that works. It don't matter to me.
Where we going?
Yeah. Yeah, these guys will be
We're gonna move to Tech 9.
Tech 9? Got it.
Tech 9.
Alright.
Yeah,
Should I
sure.
put my SWAT gear on?
No, it's just a marksman training, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Hope the rat's not here.
Well, just you have to, switch it like on your radio, or if you have muscles set for radio changes, you can do that too.
Alright, go down to the airport.
Check.
10-2.
Check.
What'd you say?
What the fuck do you think we need a medic for?
Okay, basic lowdown, blah blah blah. Oh, let me turn this way. The marksman rifle is a very, intricate tool that we use. So making it readily available on the street for criminals is not a good thing. Whenever you pull out this sniper rifle or your marksman rifle, whatever you want to call it, that's what it's going to be used for and what it's going to be used for only. Do not patrol with it. Do not use it on any other occasion. Only pull it out whenever you're, directed by somebody asking for a marksman only, who is, SWAT command or high command, and then make sure you put it up directly afterwards. You will not bring it down to the street level. Once you're done shooting, you'll go put your rifle up and then head back down to street level. All right?
All right, yep.
Easy peasy. If you're caught patrolling with it or having it on your back in any shape or form outside of, obviously MRPD or scheduled training or on a scene, you'll be stripped from your cert and possibly removed from SWAT. So it's a very
Understood.
serious thing that we don't want out on the streets.
Yep. I mean, that's
Okay.
understandable.
Yeah. So the first thing you do is we're gonna do a little, negotiation kind of scene here. We're gonna have a hostage being held, and then your goal is to then take the, listen to your scene command on the ground. They're gonna tell you when to open fire, and then you need to be able to fire on a moment's notice to execute the threat.
Got it.
Because you're gonna be asking for very unreasonable demands.
All right, can I have the medic take a quick look at my shoulder, quick? I think I pulled something.
Who's talking right now?
Me, the shooter.
The guy with the gun.
Who's me? Hello.
The man with the big gun. The man with the big gun and a small penis.
Definitely don't want to fuck with you. Wait, what?
Wait, what?
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
That's why you got a big gun.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Okay.
so go up to the
First
rooftop.
thing you'll be able to do is use your grapple gun to safely and correctly get up to a high vantage point.
Okay, so
You want to
it's.
be up there on that top staircase next to the double door.
Oh, well, why don't I just run up there?
Well, because sometimes you need to hurry up.
That's a good point.
Don't fall. I didn't think you were gonna make it look like you're falling.
I'm just gonna sit right here and watch.
Yeah, taking part in some negotiations down here is gonna be asking for some very unreasonable things. Then once we realize that there's no out for it, we're gonna have you once you're available to take a shot, open fire. All right?
Got it.
I want a helicopter with $10 million and a bunch of strippers.
Alright, so I'm cleared to shoot. Scene command, I have a shot. Am I clear to go?
Negative. It looks like he's requesting a marksman rifle. Why don't we go ahead and give it to him?
Done for.
Yeah, that's a good shot. I'm happy with it.
Should be. I shot him right in the fucking forehead. Coming down.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
How do you like that? How do you like that suppression ammo?
He's like, can I get a marksman rifle? And I said, yeah, let's go ahead and give you one.
I hope that's what you were asking for, because
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
He picked up on it, so that's good too. Okay, so basic shooting scenes like that. The other thing I'm gonna want you to do is there's 3 scenarios I want you to go through. Another one's gonna be armed gunmen firing back, and then obviously we're gonna need if we need like marksman on the scene of some kind of like major shooting or something. So we'll set up the cars in a strategic position. You're gonna have to take out all 3 gunmen, which is gonna be obviously the 3 of us. So we're gonna be stationed up on the cars.
Thank God.
The last one's gonna be shooting the tires out on a moving vehicle. So which one do you want to do first?
Let's in the order you listed them.
Sounds good to me. Let me get the car set up here. We're gonna take cover behind them. You're gonna have to, take us out before obviously we take out all the officers down on the ground. But obviously there's not enough here to do that. So just aim for the head, don't die.
Oh boy.
Shit.
Didn't make it, did it? Why'd you go that way? I thought you were gonna go back to the stairs.
We need you over here, Zell.
What the hell?
Didn't realize I was supposed to go back to the stairs.
Not mine, but I'm over.
I tried going in between the letters. Did not work. It's a good note for the future. Cannot work your way between the letters.
No, you can't. It's normally better to like above in the middle of the platform, so you fall down directly on top.
That was the hope. I was hoping to go in between 2 letters. It did not work.
Yeah, no, you're not Gar Batman.
You have 3 armed gunmen who are, barricaded and shooting at police. Make sure you take them out before they take you out.
Just give me up. Oh. I believe all offenders are down. Medic, you want to roll? I want to believe they're all down. Medic, you want to roll over there, help them out?
Sorry about that, man. I stopped when I saw I was an officer, but then you kept shooting. And you started shooting at me.
It's because you were shooting at me.
I thought you were a bad guy. They were like, shoot him, shoot him.
No.
And I was like, isn't that a cop? And then he started shooting at me. So I was like, uh oh.
I've been shotted.
I'm gonna have to get the green ones. Oh, there you go.
Okay, as long as it's green.
He hurt.
Yeah, there we go.
He done touched my booty hole.
No, I got him.
What?
Excuse me?
Okay, you can take your car back if you want it. Because you're
Okay.
using it for some cover and stuff.
All right, nice to know. I should just be aiming for the head, because hitting you guys in the armor doesn't do a whole lot of good.
Oh yeah, no, you gotta do. The point of your marksman is normally to neutralize. So.
Yep.
If
No,
you
I.
hit in the head, it's obviously gonna be a little bit more effective.
Yeah, once I hit you in the body armor a couple times, I was like, man, that ain't doing anything. I'm just gonna wait for their heads to pop out.
Yeah, how close were you to going down?
I still had most. You guys had broken through my armor, but that was about it. You guys had
That's
hit me
pretty good
maybe
with the
once.
pistol from here, honestly.
Yeah, that was shooting pretty far.
Yeah.
we were tagging you. I seen the blood fly.
Alright, last things last is tires on a moving vehicle. I'll probably just find one of those local ones so we can leave it.
Yeah, he's about to move, though.
Okay, I'm back up on your position.
Yeah, I want to see you guys get smoked.
Yeah.
Are we doing the same thing, or is he doing the moving car deal?
Car.
Zale, I wouldn't get in there. That car's about to get shot at.
No, I'm just sitting over here.
I got a car right here. Oh, we got two cars?
We're shooting tires, so.
I have two cars.
Alright, wouldn't use your personal car, otherwise you're not gonna be able to drive it. Alright, I'll back up on your position. I'll be going down the runway and just, hit the,
Just say go when you want me to start shooting.
Alright, I'm gonna do a U-turn and then start shooting.
I'm set.
Ready and go.
Use the local.
Got one.
Clear him ahead of it. It is a moving target.
Two. Three.
God, that car moves.
Yeah, that's typically what cars do.
This does really help if I'm on this side with two flights.
Yeah.
Oh, my tires are flying.
Do I come down now?
I'm good.
Yep, the gun's gone. Yes, baby?
It's almost 6 p.m.
I know. I've been doing nothing but paperwork and training either for myself or others. I'm about done.
There's an officer in here.
Dude, your cousin just stole the car.
Your cousin.
God, hitting that light is hard.
I'm pretty sure you ain't hitting the
Pick
rat.
the rat down.
What the hell?
Smells of gunpowder. Oh my goodness.
Right.
How have I not disabled that car?
I'm know. You're probably disabled Westwood.
Gunfire doesn't really
No, I'm good.
repetition base more than a caliber base, if that makes sense.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, that's
But
sad.
unless obviously it goes boom, then that's a little different. But
all right, so how'd I do?
Westwood, you good? You been taken hostage?
yeah, not bad. I mean, obviously,
I think I'm
moving targets needs a little bit of work, but
Yep.
generally I'd say probably like 7 times out of 10 you'll be shooting at a stationary target. So as long as you just work on your moving accuracy a little bit, you'll be just fine.
All right, sounds good.
You go ahead and you have your marksman, sir. Just keep in mind what I said, patrolling with it or having it out of the
right back.
point and whatnot. Mm-hmm.
Not allowed to have it unless I've been deployed as a marksman.
Exactly. Perfect.
Is the rat bringing you back?
I should have no problem with you. I know you're pretty good following rules and whatnot.
No, we're
So, congratulations. I'd throw confetti, but I don't have any, and that's really about it.
All right, sounds good.
Congrats, man.
I'll get you marked on the roster.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go ahead and fly out. I've been doing nothing but paperwork since I flew in.
All right, sounds good.
Training or paperwork has been my day to day.
Yeah, that sounds brutal.
Sounds good. Enjoy your New Year's.
Yep, you too.
Happy New Year's, man.
All right, I am almost done. I just got to take my car back. And then we can enjoy our night.
All right, good. Shouldn't happen in a vehicle with strangers, let alone a fucking rat.
Why can't I hop into cars with strangers?
Take your hostage.
No, they would never do that to me. I'm too cute.
Allegedly.
Wouldn't that be a reason?
back to you.